Sherlock and Moriarty. Okay, LB6.5 spoiler. If I decide to highlight this later on. Sherlock dies, right? Because he's secretly the traitor because he was a sleeper agent for the alien god. So Moriarty comes and he kills him so that the alien god doesn't get that information anymore. I am pretty sure they're gonna bring Holmes back in some way, and it's probably gonna have something to do with Moriarty. But what I'm saying is, his class container is like, what if his class container is like, the entire reason he's a ruler is because of the alien god's influence, is what I'm generally get the gist of, or something like that. So, they can't summon Sherlock Holmes without it being tied to the alien god. But they are probably going to write some way to get around that and have him come back as a counselor, which is his proper class. So there is a actual thing in history that relates to this. Sherlock Holmes, when the original Sherlock Holmes novel came out, another author used him as a character in his book about the Phantom Thief, Arsène Lupin. So, what and the way that there was a copyright case where they're like, oh, you can't use Sherlock because it's someone else's character, it's my copyright protection. So the author got around that by renaming the great detective in his story Sherlock Holmes. So what I'm getting at is, in order to get around the class container and have Sherlock manifest as a proper caster and come back into the story, they're not going to summon the great detective from the novels Sherlock Holmes. They're going to summon the great detective from the story of Arsène Lupin, Sherlock Holmes. And you can quote me on this. Whenever they bring back Sherlock, because they are going to, they're going to bring him back as Sherlock Holmes. And we're also going to get Arsène.